Hi, beautiful people. So today is Utamaduni Day for Kenya, and Utamaduni is tradition. It's Swahili for tradition. So that means today is Tradition Day for Kenya, and Kenya is full of traditions actually. So we have 43 tribes in Kenya. So every tribe has its own tradition. So one of the tribes in Kenya is Kisii. You can call it the Kismi tribe. Anyway, so the Kisii tribe, and the Kisii tribe is a Bantu. So the tribes in Kenya are classified into subgroups depending on the language that they speak. So the Bantus, they have common originality, and their language is almost similar. There are some words that you'll hear mentioned, and you can just know this is a Bantu. So Kisii is a Bantu. There is Nilotes, River Lake Nilotes, and Plain Nilotes, and all that. So I'll talk today about the Bantus, that is the Kisii tribe. So in the Kisii tribe, there are different ceremonies. You know, every tradition and family, there is ceremonies, like we have birth, we have birth, we have initiation, we have marriage, we have death, and all that, right? So today I'm just going to talk about the marriage ceremony, and not just so deep about it, but I'll just talk about something unique about it. So with me here today I have this. This is traditionally in Kisii, it's known as Ekee. You have to put the Ekee. You have to say that. So Ekee is a traditional handmade bowl. So this is a bowl, as you can see. It's a very, very big bowl. So this bowl is medium size, but there is a bigger one. So this bowl is made out of, as you can see, this is cow skin. It has a crack over here, somewhere here. That's a crack, but it's serving its purpose. So this is made out of skin, cow skin, and then this other part is made out of sisal. This is sisal, not sisal. Sorry, this is millet stock. Yeah, dried millet stock, and it's like handmade by women, traditional women. They make it, and as you can see, it has a very, very, very fine finishing. So this finishing is very, very important and significant. I'll talk about it later. So just look at it, have a look. It is a bowl, and how good is this? How cool is this? Tell me, how do you like this? Yeah. So the thread, you see, like the piece of sisal you see down there, is used to hold this skin, as you can see here. So this is just handmade. You can say it's I don't know, it doesn't look handmade, right? At least that's what I think. It's very beautiful, very beautiful. And you can have decorations, like there is the painting. There's a part where it has, like, there's this painting over here. From inside you can see there's red over there. So it can be decorated the way you want it to be. So yeah, so let's talk about this. So this item, during marriage ceremonies, the groom's mother gives the bride this item. So the groom's mother gives the bride these items. So as I said, this wasn't gifted to me by a groom. I'm not married, but this was gifted to me by my grandmother. Yeah, she gave me this as a gift, and I value these items so much. I hang it on my living room wall. So it reminds me of my traditions and where I come from, and yeah, it also reminds me of my grandmother. She's a very special lady, and she means a lot to me. So yeah, this item was gifted to me by her. And so traditionally, as I've told you, the groom's mother hands over this, like gives this to the lady, the bride. And then the bride is expected to go and make a meal out of a meal, and then put the meal here. What meal is it? So there is like a flour. You add flour and water, then you cook. You have to wait for the water to boil, to come to the boiling point. Then you add the flour, and then stir until it becomes hard. Like, you have to stir. So this, it's called ugali in Kenya. It's a very, very common meal in Kenya. The most common one is made out of corn flour, so maize. And so in this particular item, I've never seen someone put the ugali the corn ugali in it. I don't know why. I think I'll ask my grandmother about that. But the ugali that I've seen put here is brown, so that means it's made out of millet. So millet is taken to the grinding place and then it's grinded. Traditionally, they used to do it on their own using a rock, but now there is a machine that does that. So the flour is put, like you put water, then you put the millet flour, then you stir until it becomes hardened, and it's very sweet. And you just eat a little, and oh my, it makes you full the whole day. So I love that meal, but I don't make it often because it needs a lot of time and all. So that ugali is put here. So the family of the bride, once the marriage initiation has begun, so you've been gifted this as a bride. So your family has to slaughter a goat, and then that goat must be escorted with something to eat, right? So ugali is actually eaten with stew. It could be, it can be vegetables, it can be meat stew, it can be like, here we eat ugali with anything. It could be eggs and all that, so you can eat it with it. So in this particular case, for the tradition, you have to put like a goat is slaughtered and prepared, and then ugali is also prepared and put here. And once ugali is put here, there are ladies that are chosen from the bride side. So the bride side sends women or ladies, let's say ladies, not women, ladies, to go and take the meal with them to take to the groom's family. Remember, it's the groom's mother that gifted this to the bride. So when they go there, traditionally, when they go there, they'll have to act tough, or like they don't want to give out they don't want to eat, yeah, eat. So they present this, and then they need to eat also with the groom's family, but they refuse to eat. And in that process they have to be given something little, so like money, or yeah, it's money. So they are given money, and like it's just a way of making it fun. So they're given money, then they sit down, they eat, and before they eat, the groom's family has to inspect this thing. So it has to have, remember, it's them who gave it out, but still they'll have to inspect because it's now the tradition. They check whether the cow skin is okay, and this part is very, very important. This finishing, the finishing, as you can see, the finishing is very, very important. So it has to be this fine, and then they eat from it, all of them, the two families eat from this. And yeah, that is the purpose of this when it comes to marriages. And I hope you love this, because how cool is that? Tradition is good, right? So at least today you can say something about the Kisii tribe, and you can say you've learnt about Ekee. Say Ekee. Yeah, this is Ekee, and yeah, this thing is just meant, you have to store it well, because this is a very special thing. So I think they put this here. Besides me using it to just hang for the decoration, it is meant to also be hanged in the family, so that, you know, when you hang something, it's very difficult to get spoiled or anything, right? Because this is a very delicate item. Yeah, so you hang it in your family and all that. I think almost every Kisii family has this, at least if they are married, or I don't know. But the families that I know, they have this item in their homes. Yeah. So this is Ekee. At least now you've known something little about Kenya, and particularly about my culture. What do you think? And if I was to ask you, like, share something little about your tradition, what will you tell me? So we have so many traditions in Kisii tribe, but this is just one of them. And I'll keep sharing little by little as I learn going on, as I go on, because I am sure, like, I don't know much, because I didn't really know who gives these to the lady, but now through my grandma I got to know that it's the groom's parent mother that gives this to the lady. So yeah, this was made by my grandmother. Actually, this was handmade by her, and she told me she made this while she was having a bigger one prepared because she had a ceremony for one of my uncles, so his sons, and she had to have a bigger one. So while the other ladies were making the bigger one, she made this small one for herself, and she handed it over to me. So this is something special that I'll forever treasure. So thank you so much, guys, for watching this. I hope you've learned something, and please kindly share something little about your tradition, and I will so much appreciate. So I hope to see you next time, and let me know if you love what you've seen, and what you've heard, and would you like what is one thing that you would want to uphold in your culture? Because for me, I think I would love to uphold this, and I think I need to be taught how to make this also, so that maybe I can someday make some for my generations. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and I love you so very much. So until next time, peace out, and bye.